Self-love, guys, is a very important love. Some might say the most important love that we should be focused on. Why? Because when we learn to love ourselves, we can then learn to love others. We love ourselves in how we deal with others, how we're perceived by others, how others receive us. So self-love is a really important, it's key to your life and to success. Self-love. But what a lot of us do is try and pour from an empty cup. As you know, when there's nothing in the cup, you can't pour anything. What self-love is filling up your cup first, till your cup now overflows. And when your cup overflows, you can now pour into others with what's left over. This is self-love. Champion boy, listen, this is powerful stuff, stay with me, hear me now, listen. Because we're gonna start ramping this thing up a little bit, you have to start really getting to the work. You understand? We've done the venting, we've done the... See, a lot of us try and pour from an empty cup. When you pour from an empty cup, nothing comes out. How can you pour into somebody else when nothing's in your own cup? So self-love is replenishing yourself first, filling yourself up with love. And then what's remaining, the remnants, after your cup is filled, this is what you pour into others. So now both cups are full. Do you see that? You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give love if your own cup is empty. Yeah, in order for you to pour into others, you must first fill up your cup first, and with the leftovers, with what's remaining, you then give to others. It's really quite simple. Fill up yourself with cup, self-love. Fill your cup up with self-love. Watch your cup overflow, and then with the remaining love, you then give it to others. Now you have 2 cups that overflow. It's really that simple. It's as simple as that. It's almost like cracking the matrix in one go. Literally. You just fill up your own cup first. Once your cup's full, once you're replenished, once you're whole, with self-love that you receive from source energy, you then give to others. In such a way where they would then want to do the same thing. And in such a way where they'll also want to replicate it. And so it goes over and over again. So self-love is a really important key. It really is. If you stop thinking a certain way. You start thinking differently about yourself. You see yourself differently. When you fill yourself with self-love and you're in love with yourself, things are better for you. You'll find yourself going to more places. You find people want to deal with you. Think about it. Self-love it's easy to achieve. Just like the song says, I found the greatest love of all. It's just happening to me, inside of me basically. And that there is self-love. It's the best love of all. You fill yourself up first, even if you have to be selfish. From there, being selfish, you then are full. You're replenished. You're fully charged, if you like. Your battery's full. You're fully charged. Now you're ready to go out. We don't leave the house with an empty battery, or we try not to, on our phones. So the truth is, really, we need to be replenishing ourselves first as well before we leave the house, if we can. You know, some days we'll be off again. And when them days do come, it's self-love that's going to get you back to another level. So self-love's really important, man. Honestly, I can't really express it enough. It's really important. Sometimes you've got to be selfish with your time, you know, and guard your energy, guard your love for yourself. Because people try and take it away from you, right? That feel-good feeling, or, you know, that love you have for yourself, or try and, you know, tarnish it or put you down. That's why you've got to guard your energy. When you guard your energy, when you're more selfish, you learn to love yourself more, you will love others more. You'll treat people better. You find people will really want to see you more. And you find yourself, you know, in places that you never believed you'd find yourself in. It's really that simple. And it's attainable. Like, anyone can have it. This is what I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you because it's something I've, you know, been doing and that only I can have it. I'm I'm telling you because anyone can have it. It's your God-given right. You was born with it. It's just to love yourself. But what we do is we love the world. We love others. We love superstars. We love footballers. We love music. We love everything else but ourselves. So what happens is the coil in our head just goes round and round and round and round and round. And you can even say again, that's where self-love is just really just unraveling that coil in your head. When you unravel it, you get back to the source, which is you. That's yourself. Again, self-love, I won't stop saying it. Even if you have switched off the video by now. And that's what it is, self-love. Easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Cup overflows. And definitely, you got people with, what do they say? Here's my cup. What do they say? Is this a half full or half empty cup? You know, the cup's half full, but is it half full or is it half empty? What side of the fence are you on? If you say the cup's half empty, then you're on the pessimistic side of the fence, where, you know, you kind of think the worst of things, you know, think everything bad's gonna happen, you know, and you probably just court or attract more, you know, like attracts like, right? So if you think bad things will happen, bad things will happen. Or you could be a person that says, my cup's half full. Now, if your cup's half full, you're an optimist. And you like, you know, attracting good stuff to your life. You think the best for yourself, you know? You want more. You understand? But then they say, my cup overflows. So where do you think that comes from? A pessimist or an optimist? If you want success, you want your cup to overflow. You know? If the cup represented money and you fill the cup up, you'd want enough money for the cup to overflow. You wouldn't want no money. You can't do nothing with that. So now when your cup overflows, this is the greatest love of all, to be fair, again. Just literally comes back to that. Now we can go and love people now. Now we can love our partners, we can love our children. We can love our moms and our family and our friends, our circle. We can love everyone because we now know to love ourselves. But what we try and do sometimes is love people when we don't even love ourselves. And I've done it. I'm not going to get on camera and tell you anything I haven't done. I've done it. I've loved, you know, others before loving myself and not left enough in my own cup for myself. So I'm literally pouring like unlimited amounts of love into people, while my own fuel tank of love is on reserves. The light's on. I'm struggling to make it to the petrol station. You know the vibe. But I made it. You know, you just make it to the petrol station. That's how much petrol or self-love you've got in you, and you're still trying to give to people. But when you love yourself, light, love yourself from source energy, the source, the universe, light comes into your being, your essence, your soul. And it's my fingers, you know, massive, they just do mad stuff. And that comes into your being, into your soul. And the darkness abates, goes away, it runs away, honestly. So any darkness that's inside of you, when you fill yourself up with self-love, that self-love is light, which is optimism, which is hope, which is faith, which is strength, which is courage, all this good stuff. A winning mindset, and then the light just goes away. You know how to illustrate that, man. Turn the light off, it's dark. Literally, turn the light off, it's dark. You fill yourself up with self-love. Boom. You got a eureka moment. The lights just come on. So, anyway, self-love. But this is the message for the day, man. Just find that love within yourself. Once you find that love within yourself, you can love others. Once you love others a certain way, they will love others a certain way. And then that love that started with you goes out in front of you and just affects so many people. And when it affects so many people, it just makes your life better. Simple as that. Simple as that. Few little life tweaks. You're there. You're literally there. But yeah, man, listen. I'm not gonna chew your ear off too much longer. It's Sunday. I love you. I love myself first. Then with that love I have for myself, I now love you. Sorry, it doesn't sound really great. I love myself. This Sunday I love myself first. With the remaining love, I'll pour into you. Literally. So have a lovely day. The sun's out. It's gonna be a glorious day. It already is a glorious day. You know, reach out to loved ones, tell them you love them. Why don't you just go to the mirror? Just tell yourself, I love me. Maybe, listen to a, audio book or something on self-love. Read a book on self-love. And that's it. It's Sunday today and I love myself. I will cherish myself. I'm proud of myself. I am at peace with myself. I forgive myself. You understand? Take that back. I forgive myself. I will be kind to myself. Yeah. I will be in love with me at all times. I will put myself first. Because once I put myself first, I can replenish my cup, charge my batteries. Now I'm ready for the kids. I'm ready for the wife. I'm ready for my colleagues. I'm ready for my boss, who I didn't even want to see on Monday. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready for everyone. I'm ready for the world. I'm ready to take it on. Let's go. Like, who wants it in the nicest possible way? Like, self-love is even having that power and love of yourself to know that somebody can't even knock you off your center. That's self-love. Like, you love yourself so much that you can't even allow someone to get you angry. That's what you call emotional regulation. Understanding you have a thermostat to your emotions. This is powerful stuff. Honestly. So on that thermostat, you control. You have. I noticed I said you have a thermostat to your emotions. So your thermostat, you can turn up and down. You can turn the thermostat up and down. Once you allow someone else to turn your emotional thermostat up, then they have power over you. So if you love yourself, you can't give someone else power over you. This is something I worked on. Self-love is emotional intelligence. I can't get angry now. I love myself too much to get angry over you. You understand? Emotional intelligence is having the aptitude to know that hurt people. So you're not even hurting me because of me, you're hurting me because you're hurt. Emotional regulation is just turning that thermostat down. If you do find yourself getting a little bit heated, self-love will teach you that. Self-love will make you understand, that moment of road rage when everyone just goes crazy over the smallest little infringement. And I just disarm people. They get mad at me. I just smile at them. It's like, you're right. It's all right. Because I don't need to get that person. They go drive off their way. I drive off. They're just a nice person. I'm a nice person. What? So self-love is important. It really is. I can't really express that anymore. When you love yourself, you know to yourself that, all right, cool, I enough this, once you love yourself, you're not going to love yourself so much where you're fully charged and you know better than certain things. I love myself, my body's a temple. Okay, cool, so what's my diet? And I'm not talking about food. What am I ingesting completely? What is the complete ingestion of my complete diet? Of my 5 senses. What am I touching, what am I feeling, what am I tasting, what am I hearing, what am I seeing? That's a diet. That's a complete 360-degree diet. That's a panoramic view of a diet. We got Uncle Eddie that says a diet is, what you eat. I get that. Wake the fuck up. I understand. But wake the fuck up and understand also that the diet is your 5 senses. What am I listening to? What am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I talking about? You have to run through the 5 senses. And make sure you're making sense. You have to love yourself enough to run through the 5 senses to make sure you're making sense. So we've got sight, hearing, seeing, touching, tasting, right? Alright then. That's the diet. What is that? The food you put in your body, is that for your body? Is that going to replenish you and recharge you the right way? Your body's a temple. How do you love that temple? How do you maintain that temple? your mind now. You know, mental health is prevalent. It's happening. You know, people are suffering with mental issues all the time. So now, what are you ingesting in the brain? What are you seeing? Does it help your mental condition or does it make it worse? Because just, for example, if one of your mental triggers is social media, watching social media is going to trigger it. So that it's going to have a watching social media is going to have a detrimental effect on your mental psyche. That's your diet. If you're watching it, it's your diet. You're taking it in, you're ingesting it. So again, I won't stop saying it in this video and beyond. Self-love is the key. It's the ingredient. It's the first on the foundation of rebuilding yourself. The first thing. Say, all right, cool, now I love myself. All right, now I'm going to learn to love myself more. How do I do that? Let me go and seek some knowledge. I'm going to read something in a book that interests you. Once you open one page of a book and you start reading it, that book now references other authors. It's powerful stuff. You know, the first book I read reference another author. Okay, cool. Who's that guy? What's he got going on? All right, cool. Read his book. You reference and then before you know it, you just started a whole journey on self-love and knowledge of yourself. Or knowledge, seeking knowledge. That's love as well. That's an expression of love. The more knowledge you seek, the more powerful you become. The more powerful you become, the more light is within you. The more light that's within you, the more light you can give to others. Like, and it's quite elementary. Honestly, it's so simple. You know, like it's almost like it's simple. It's attainable. You can have it. It can be yours. You know. But again, what we do is we embroider ourselves in others' lives. What's Ronaldo doing today? What's this one doing? What's that one doing? This one said this. This is a new trend. This is a new dance. This is that. This is that. Before you know it, even saying it, my head's tangled. So if we untangle it, you know what I'm trying to say? If you untangle that, the toil in your head. Remember, we all go out to work every week, you know. And while we're working during the week, we're just toiling away. The coil's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And then we get immersed in it, you know. Work, politics, travel, working, mundane, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It keeps going around. This happened to me a few times. Going to work, you know, I work 6 days a week. I even work flipping 5 days a week. And I will leave the yard at 2:30 in the morning. More time start at like 3:30, 3:45. Toiling away. You know, boss wants his pound of flesh, you know what I mean? Colleagues this, that. I don't really get involved in work politics, but toiling, the coil just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Before you know it, you're tight. Your head's tight. You can't love yourself because you're running around doing this for this one and working and cooking dinner and da. Once you uncoil it, my fingers again. Imagine that. Same fingers that hit the cup over, same fingers that caught the cup, my fingers are long. They're not causing mischief. I can just revert, just grab the cup as well. Some go gadget thing. Self-love, you know. Knowing your fingers are long and just, you understand? But yeah, man, that's that Sunday spirit talking to you, I suppose. But using me to convey a message. I hope it reaches somebody. You know, I hope it can inspire someone to love themselves. Listen to Whitney Houston's song, man, Greatest Love of All, man. I play that every day. Because it happened to me, man. I was away from the crowd. I was in a dark place. And I learned to love myself. Me. Wow. Finally, no one around me. I'm antisocial, I already told you. I went to prison through infighting, so I don't want to talk to no one. Now I had to love myself. I had to keep myself amused, happy, and to have self-love parties. You know, I'll be at myself raving on my own. Raising my own vibrations. Comfortable with my own company. This is powerful stuff, honestly. And this is the foundation of rebuilding yourself. This is the foundation stuff, the foundation, the ground on which you stand upon, on which your building is built. The monument, which is self, your monument to you. So I'm saying, look in the room and tell yourself who you are. Once that's built on a foundation of self-love, and you then start building up. Go back to nature. The root is implanted in the ground. Yeah, you and the roots are planted with self-love. Come on, man. No amount of manure or shit, even though you need shit to grow. Another gem there, to be fair. No amount of anything can knock you off course. When the Bible says when the winds come and they blow strong, you won't falter, you won't shake, you won't bend, you won't fold. Why? You love yourself. The pillars of you are built up through love. You know what I mean? I hope I'm not rambling on too much, man. I ain't really gonna make too much edits in this video. I'm just gonna get you raw. Like chicken in Kentucky. You understand? But anyway, self-love, guys. Have a nice day. A really nice day. Not even just have a I love myself type of nice day. You know what I mean? Remember, key ingredient here. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You must first fill your own cup up. And your own cup full with the remnants, with the waste, if you like, what's left over. Your cup now overflows. You fill others' cup. You can pour into someone else. Then their cup overflows. They can pour into someone else. And so on and so forth. Have a lovely day.